All right, did you know there are more than 100,000 cold cases right here in the United States?
Yeah, and about 1% of them are ever solved. Only 1%. A&E's iconic true crime series, Cold Case Files, explores them, and it's back for a new season.
Joining us now to talk more about it is narrator and acclaimed journalist Bill Kurtis. Bill, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Caitlin. Our mission is to bring you an episode on every one of those 1% cases.
That is incredible. First of all, Bill, before we get into the show, I know you grew up in Independence, Kansas. You worked at WIBW in Topeka?
Oh, connection.
Topeka, yes.
I worked at KSN.
Well, Scott, are you a Kensan?
I worked at KSNT, Topeka 27. That's where I forgot my first start.
Oh, my goodness. Well, what a great town.
Yeah, it was a great town.
And you remember the tornado, of course.
Of course. You never forget things like that.
That's right. Oh, my. Well, you've done well.
You have
Congratulations. And to be able to sit next to Caitlin,
exactly.
Really well.
I would have to agree with you, Bill.
All right, so we're talking true crime. Bill, why do you think it's only 1% of the cases that ever get solved? I mean, it's such a pretty remarkable statistic.
Yeah.
It leads you to wonder, are any homicides solved?
Right.
In fact, it's hard to build a case, find the clues, find the perpetrator. But cold cases very often aren't solved for years, 22 years for our first episode. I'm narrating one episode right now that is 67 years down the line.
Oh, gosh.
And usually it's solved by a family member because they live their life having lost a son or a sister. And so they're the ones who watch every murder that happens on TV and wonder if there is a connection. We hear all the new tools that detectives now have at their disposal, DNA, beyond DNA to DNA genealogy, to actually draw a family tree, and you can follow those leads. Tracking devices on your iPhone. Email, simple little thing. It's a window into one's brain. And if you can get the emails on the computer, that's why the cops go there first after an active shooter, then it says everything. It just lays it out. So they're making progress, but they need help.
Yeah.
So when the case goes cold and the police department, that's when the family has to pick it up.
Well, it's just so interesting because there's all of this sort of interest in cold cases, all these new shows and interest podcasts. People across the country really get invested in these cold cases. I know that you highlighted the Zodiac killer on one of your episodes, but what about those stories that don't get as much attention? Like you said, the families really cling tight to make sure that somebody's hearing them.
It requires the elements of a good story, but very often it's those stories that aren't highly publicized that come up as surprises. Deborah Shepard was a student at Southern Illinois University in Carbondale, Illinois. She disappeared. Her body was found in a drainage ditch.
Oh.
But it was years before similar cases started to pop up in Cape Girardeau, not far away, and they began to put that together. The family, the brother, everybody was invested in it. But it was during an interview with us doing a cold case episode that the detective put all those things together and ultimately led to a 6-time serial killer.
Wow.
Who was haunting as a sexual predator campuses.
Unbelievable. Bill,
like Deborah Shepard.
Unfortunately, I have to say, wait, don't tell me. We're out of time, but we'd love to spend more time with you, Bill. We love you.
Yes, thank you so much. But people can
Well,
find
you can
out.
watch.
Yes, people can watch, and it premieres.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Yes, Cold Case Files premieres tomorrow, 9 o'clock on A&E. Thank you so much, Bill Kurtis. Oh my gosh, he's fantastic.
Did you hear that voice? It's unbelievable.
That's why he narrates. He was on Anchorman.
He did part of the movie on
Yes.
Anchorman. Unbelievable. Have a great day, everybody. Caitlin, thank you for hosting with me today.
Thanks
I appreciate
for having
it.
me back.
Our pleasure. Have a great day. Eyewitness News at 4 is coming up next.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.